And man, I don't know what's going on out there, but a lot of people are getting scammed, and they're getting scammed for thousands of dollars. And at this point, I look at my phone, I see a number I don't know. I'm not even picking it up. To be honest with you, they gotta send me a voicemail, and if I hear the voicemail and it sound crazy, you best to believe that number's getting blocked. If I see a text saying, "Hey, how are you? Haven't heard from you a long time," and that's the only text message that we ever had, they're wilding. They gotta go. If I see a text message that says, "Hey, your UPS package is having trouble being delivered. Please click on the link," and I didn't order from UPS, sorry, that number gotta go. It's a whole lot of things, a whole lot of situations that'll say, you know what, this is a red flag. This is a red flag, but people are still going through with it. Let's see what's going on with this scammer and how this Pennsylvania family got scammed out of 25 grand. Let's tune into the video.
We have a warning tonight about a bank account. Fall for it, and you could be out a lot of money. A Delaware County man found out the hard way. Our Chris O'Connell explains.
All it took was one very believable phone call, 3 text messages, and a Delco family was out 25 grand.
Instead of stopping a wire transfer from happening, that I was actually giving authorization to it unwittingly.
It was the phone call that changed Eric Westerveld's life. 3 days before Christmas, his phone rang with a toll-free number he recognized. It appeared to come from his bank, Wells Fargo, calling with reports of suspicious activity. The convincing woman on the other end first rattled off some legitimate bank transactions he just made. Then,
one of the last things she mentioned was a pending wire transfer for under almost $25,000.
That's crazy how good these scammers are getting, though, to the point of where they can get into your information without you even sending them anything. Without you even logging into your stuff, they already have your information. They just need you to they just need a few codes or a few numbers from you and a few yeses from you, and they could just take everything. It's insane how good these scammers are.
And she, of course, asked me if this was legitimate. I said, I've never sent a wire transfer for any amount of money in my life. Absolutely not. She's like, well, we're going to have to take some steps to put a stop to this. She said, I'm going to send you some text message codes. I just need you to repeat the codes. We're essentially going to put a stop to this wire transfer.
in just a 12-minute call and 3 text messages.
Wells Fargo will never call or text you for this code. Do not share it. And you still set them the code? I'm confused.
He initiated a wire transfer of just under $25,000 from his family's savings account. Eric says within a minute, he called back Wells Fargo. He was told to go to his local branch in Media, only to find out he was scammed. The money was gone. In a written response, Wells Fargo said he was responsible for the online wire transfers. The claim was closed.
It was obviously emotionally disturbing and embarrassing. I mean, you know, you have to tell your family this and stuff. I mean, it really caused a hardship over the holidays for us, as I imagine it would any middle-class family. This isn't money that we can afford to lose.
He has since filed reports with the Upper Providence Police and the State Attorney General's office. On its website, Wells Fargo tries to raise awareness for the latest common phishing and imposter scams, but even Westervelt, who considers himself tech-savvy, says scammers are getting more sophisticated.
You just don't really understand, I think, as the average consumer, even someone who's sharp and up on these things, exactly what's right and what's wrong, what's false, what's real. It's very, very difficult.
Now, we've been in touch with a spokesperson from Wells Fargo. They said they needed more time to investigate this particular case, but they have promised us a statement. We've also included a link on our website to some tips to help prevent these kinds of scams.
Listen, y'all. Listen. If it's a 1-800 number, a 1866 number, a scam likely, I ain't picking it up. I ain't picking it up one bit. I'm not getting scammed. I'm not trying to get scammed for no 25K. If my bank calls me and they ask me for anything, automatically in my head, it's a scam. I'm not doing it. I'll go in person. I'll go in person. Thank you. Have a nice day. It's sad. It's sad, honestly. But y'all gotta be careful, man. People. This is a $1 billion business for a reason, and they're out here. They're out here to just take all of our money. So let me know how you guys feel about that video down in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all viewership.